One of the most obnoxious things that always shows up, and everybody shares it on Facebook or wherever the fuck, is the old boomer versus millennial meme. I hate this meme more than any other meme for a couple of reasons. It is true that inflation is not a balanced game, and that a lot of times your money just isn't going as far as it should. However, that is not the end of the story. Not by a fucking long shot. You need to realize what cost of living is. And I don't just mean cost of bottom living. It's cost of the way the average person lives. Take your boomer, who had no internet, no cable TV. A lot of them, even in the 60s, didn't have TVs. But, probably by then most of them did. They didn't have fancy cars with all the shit that's in cars. Cars didn't cost as much to make back then. What else? No iPads, no cell phones. They traveled less. They drove less. A lot of them, even even in the 60s, but this is more so 40s and 50s thing, didn't have air conditioning. They weren't buying anywhere near as nice of food. They weren't going out to eat a tenth as much as you. Probably not even 5%. They cooked their own fucking food, which I can tell you is a fuck of a lot cheaper than even going to fucking McDonald's these days. Fast food isn't even cheap anymore. It's neither cheap to manufacture, nor is it cheap to purchase, because even fast food is fancier and shit. See, you ever hear that phrase, back in my day, we didn't have these iPads or anything. We played outside with sticks. You left off the end of that phrase. We played outside with sticks and we judge you for it. Well, that's not quite it. It's we played outside with sticks and we liked it. We had it like this and we were grateful for it. See, part of the major divide and part of the reason why human beings are fucking garbage more so than ever today is because people are ungrateful. People think that they just have a right to the fucking internet. They have a right to smartphones. They have a right to PlayStation 4s and Xbox 1s. And they have a right to fucking this, that, and the other thing. And I got a right to my air conditioning. And I got a right to my electronics and shit. And then we go, oh, boomers look like they had all this money. First of all, no, they didn't. Usually what the millennials are going is, you were able to own a home so easily. Yeah, and they had way less costs. It wasn't just that their money went a little further, and it did. It's that they didn't pay for all the stupid shit you pay for. A lot of people lived very menial lives. People had fun playing cards, going out to a baseball game. People rode buses a lot, even when they were, people who worked in like slightly nicer places than McDonald's or whatever, Things were completely different, and costs were completely different. And thrift was more of a virtue, even among the middle class, than it ever will be now. It's just, I'm mad because I can't have all these nice things that the Kim Kardashians of the world have. Where's my fucking mansion? Where's... A lot of these people think like, oh, you can have all this land. Well, there was fucking hardly anywhere near as many people around, even in major cities. It was just different. Everybody thinks that they're being robbed when that's simply not even usually the case. It's not never the case, but it's bullshit. Okay, all you have is people who are criminally ungrateful for their lives. They have zero fucking gratitude. They're greedy and they always want more. Which is why, to throw in your little fucking political dig at the end of an otherwise non-political message, is why do you think progressives are the party of give me free college, give me free healthcare, give me fucking free tampons even? They want free everything because they think that all around them are just like these little greedy fucking, I'm taking all the money, and there's no money left for everybody else. Like, people don't understand how much shit they have. Our poor have cell phones and internet and air conditioning and cars. Poor people back in Boomer Town did not have any of those things. Not a fucking one of them. So stop lying.